lot of times the customers and people who come up with a problem, they don't know what is the problem. Okay, they just give an abstract idea, and it's your responsibility to brainstorm and come up with the actual problem. So you are going to screen this idea or a problem with, can I solve this problem, and is customer ready to pay? We wanted to understand what is new product development life cycle. So it all starts with idea generation, and idea generation, as we told, right, or problem by itself, how when we get to know about the problem, and then we screen those problems. Okay, and after that we build a concept and try to test it, and then we do business analysis as well around that problem, and then we do product development. Okay, so until the business analysis is done, and you are actually having a profitable business from product, or profitable or a profit direction into in product roadmap, this is not going to fly. Okay, so you cannot get into product development without doing business analysis. Okay, so then you have market testing, commercialization, post launch. So this is how the whole product development lifecycle works. Each step, like ideation. So what is the purpose of it, and what are the activities that is run in that step? What are the outcomes that are expected? Okay, so you should know exactly what stage the product is in with respect to market and with respect to development. So that is when you understand, you get a kind of a system thinking, like where am I standing and what is that I am supposed to do. Okay, so that is why I am giving this glance where you understand what is the phase of ideation and what is your task to do at this phase. You got to understand about a problem from someone like stakeholder, business, or somebody who is your prospective customer. He came and tell you that okay, I have this problem, would you please solve for me? Okay, so that is still not getting into development, so that is still an idea. Okay, so then you have to question whoever has come up with the problem and identify the actual problem. Okay. A lot of times the customers and people who come up with a problem, they don't know what is the problem. Okay, they just give an abstract idea, and you have to, it's your responsibility to brainstorm and come up with the actual problem. Okay, from the whatever idea that you have come up to so based on that idea, you have to come up to an actual problem. So the actual problem comes when you brainstorm and when you understand the customer feedback, complete analysis, and all that. When you do that thoroughly, then you will understand what is the actual problem that customer is facing and what needs to be addressed. Okay, so this is about ideation. At the end of it, what you are getting is a list of raw ideas with a clear problem solution framework. Okay, so after this, what you are trying to do is screening. So you are going to screen this idea or a problem with, can I solve this problem, and is customer ready to pay? And as I told you, right, desirability and feasibility and viability. So you put that lens and see that whether if I solve this problem, do we have any benefit? So now, if you are actually going with an idea, if suppose I am a product owner or associate product manager. Okay, so I got to understand about a problem which I feel is going to add value. Okay, so when it is coming from customer, it will come from various directions, and these ideas can pop up anywhere, right? So if you want to add any feature or product itself, right, you need to build a product itself, then you need to see who is actually the decision maker. Okay, so sometimes it is not in your purview that you know the problem solution, but you cannot take decision to add that. Okay, so then you approach who is the right person to discuss this problem solution. Sometimes you can also skip product manager and go to senior product manager, or you can go above level also. But even before going there, get your idea validated first with your peers, and then with your immediate superior. And once they feel it is good, then you can go ahead and produce it anywhere. You cannot directly skip levels and do, because a lot of times what happens? You think like it's a damn good idea, but basically it may not be that great idea, or it is already part of your product and which you are not aware of. So a lot of times when we are playing a smaller role, we don't understand the product fully, and we don't know the bigger picture, and we end up thinking like we have a great product solution, but that would be already solved, or that would have been ignored because of a reason. Okay, so whenever you get an idea, have a clear problem statement written, and also the ways that you are trying to solve it in an abstract, and send it to people. First have a review with your peer and whoever is a subject matter expert with them, and then you go ahead with this idea to product manager, and then to senior product managers. Through a product manager or a senior product manager, you can actually put it into their backlog. So everything happens through backlog. Okay, so because there is a resource crunch, everything happens through backlog, and the ideas has to go into a backlog, and when its time comes, it gets prioritized and implemented. Does it answer your question? And as a product manager or senior product managers or VPs, usually they get a lot of these kind of ideas, and their answer is mostly no, or we will see to it later, because they already have a lot of things to do, and they're super excited about it, and they don't have resources. So unless your idea is radically super duper, and it blows off everybody's mind, they are not going to prioritize it today. So an idea just came in, and we are just screening about the feasibility of it and desirability of it, whether anybody will pay or not. And the next step comes business analysis, where they decide that, okay, yes, I am going to build this. After business analysis, return on investment is generally like how much that you are going to spend, either it is time or budget, and what is the return that you are going to get. Okay, so that's a basic formula, right? So how much that your time, and what is your opportunity cost, what and all you can do, and which you are not doing it now, and postponing it for something else, and what will be the returns from there. So all this has to be taken care. So this is like it goes phase by phase. So we got an idea, and then we are screening the idea, okay, along with subject matter experts, and we are seeing that whether it is really desirable by the like feasible or viable product that we can build. And then we go to the next screen, which is nothing but business analysis. Okay, so at this stage, what we are trying to do is we need to see how much cost that we are going to incur, and what is the revenue projection and profit potential that we have. Okay, so if you are able to clearly explain this, so this is the part where senior product managers and product managers sit together, and they do this analysis along with the subject matter experts, and along with the business. So they project some numbers, and at the end of the year, that has to be met when they are allocated with the budget, and put into execution. And every product manager, senior product manager, or VP, everybody has their own right pet ideas, right? So they try to take resources based on those pet ideas. Okay, so then it is all about kind of a bidding for resources that is happening. Okay, so you have to be clear with your communication and your projections that your idea gets picked.
Sorry, again, the quick question: business analysis can or should also be done by product manager, or do we have a dedicated role for that?
Yeah, we don't have to do business like we don't have to do business proposals, but you have specific roles for that. Who does like business analysis and all that. So we come up with numbers and all that. So, but you have to give input, and you have to engage with them.
Understood. Okay.
So mostly there will be specific roles when it comes to projections, but you have to engage with them so that you come up with realistic projections. As I move on, so then the concept development and testing, right? So before even business analysis happen, so this has to be proved. Okay, the concept development and testing. Prove that yes, there is a proof of concept done and it's actually working. So at least a small group is able to get benefited out of this. Okay, so a demonstrable product has to be done, has to be there. Business analysis, the concept is developed, or you have a proof of concept, and then it is developed with idea. So then you move to product development, where after 1 year it went into product development. It's not that you come up with idea. This was the idea which was there in the backlog for almost 2 to 3 years. Okay, and then all of a sudden, business got somebody who was interested in it, and they see value in developing it, and then they created a project or product out of it, and then they went into market testing. Okay, so they did market testing, and after that it will go into commercialization. So at least some customer are there or not, that is what we will see, and then it will go into market testing, and then it will go into scale. As soon as you build a product and you have X customer, then you are going to create n number of case studies where it can be adopted into multiple domains and multiple customers. Okay, so that is how the commercialization happens in scale. Then you do post launch evaluation and review and refine your product again and again.
Is there a slide which shows all these stages in one particular site so that I can take a screenshot?
Is it clear?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, we will send it to you, not a problem. But yes, this is the stage and this is the purpose of it, key activities and outcomes that are expected from there.